and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every single day. And if you're looking for daily short tarot readings, check out my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube shorts. If you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. Let's find out what the circle needs to know today. This has been sticking out for a while. The 10 of Wands is the card that was sticking out. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Some of you need to learn who is giving you advice or trying to support you in a positive way versus who is somebody who is just trying to get you to believe what they believe or do what they think you should be doing. What I'm seeing here with the Queen of Swords is in the past, there has been somebody who has offered you assistance. It's been somebody who's very opinionated. This is someone who may not communicate the nicest. This may be somebody who shames you into doing certain things or changing certain things about your life or wants you to particularly live your life however they deem is appropriate. I'm seeing you are starting to reject some of this advice. It's leaving you kind of feeling like you're being left out in the cold, like there's nobody there to help you anymore or support you. You're feeling sort of isolated, but you're not seeing the opportunity here. A lot of you have been carrying a lot of these burdens, and you actually do have a good idea about where you're trying to go. You sort of see the castle in the distance, but you aren't exactly sure how to get there. And there's a lot of unknowns in terms of specificity of how do you get from point A to point B with the specific steps. A lot of you will take this advice because you're looking for sort of this guidance to help lead you in the right direction. The first thing I'm going to say here is that a lot of you need to learn how to draw the boundary between who you should be asking help and how much of the advice you actually take. So it's more of, even people with the best intentions, you shouldn't allow their advice to overrule what your own intuition and higher self is telling you. Everybody's journey is different, and you need to learn how to trust in your own decision making and action taking on your own. But for those of you who are looking for a mentor, I'm seeing that you need to draw healthier boundaries in terms of who you're looking for and align to somebody who is in more of a mentor position versus somebody who is dictating to you. Part of the problem here is that some of you have too many ideas or too many sort of things on your plate at one time. And you're struggling with the balance of what to take on and what to put down, what to separate, what to delegate, all those types of things. But when it comes to choosing a mentor, some of you need to redefine what you consider a mentor to be. I have a sneaking suspicion that those of you who are aligning to this Queen of Swords sort of person are people who are struggling with self-confidence and are being drawn to the decisive energy of the Queen of Swords person. The Queen of Swords is a very decisive, this is how you do it like this. But those people can also fall into it's my way or the highway sort of attitude. Your mentor, you may need to redefine what that means to you, because instead of looking for somebody who you think has it all together, maybe you should be looking for someone who falls more into a supporting role. somebody who you're on more equal footing in terms of they don't think that their decisions are more right or important than yours. They don't consider themselves to be better than you in the sense of how they give you advice. A true mentor will give you advice, will tell you stories, but you're on equal footing. They're not trying to sway you a particular way. They're not trying to manipulate you. They're not trying to shame you into making certain decisions or to make you feel bad. And one thing I do need to say is that shame is not a motivating factor for long-term sustainable change. Statistically, shame causes more problems because it creates more limiting beliefs between you and the thing that you're trying to achieve. When you learn to have acceptance is when you learn to be able to have breakthroughs and move forward in a more productive manner. If someone is shaming you into making decisions or shaming you in some sort of way to try to manipulate you into doing something the way they want it done, that is likely not in your best interest. So maybe you need to be looking for somebody who's more emotionally supportive, somebody who is willing to listen but doesn't try to move your progress along faster than you're ready, or try to shame you into making decisions, or makes you feel inferior, or makes you feel bad about the decisions that you're making, or thinks that their way is the only way. May not be the type of mentor you need to be looking for. You may need to be looking for somebody who's a little bit more in alignment with what your long-term goal is. That doesn't mean that your viewpoints have to be identical. That doesn't mean that the person has to be identical to you. What it means is that it's somebody who can respect your values, your differences of opinion, and can listen without forcing their mindset and their actions upon you. So if this reading resonates, your affirmation for this reading is, I am redefining my definition of a mentor, and or I am open to receiving guidance from someone who is looking to support my highest good. And as always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.